and welcome. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing 7 things that just might be keeping you single. I'm Marchant Johnson with Love Life Coaching, and I am here to help you be that woman of high value who meets and attracts your high quality man. Okay, ladies, so maybe you can relate. As a single woman, I felt so frustrated and could not figure out why I could figure out how to be successful and how to move forward in other areas of my life. But when it came to my love life, it felt like I was beating my head against the wall. I felt frustrated, disappointed, ended up getting my heart broken, ended up feeling hurt and disappointed, and wondered why in the world sometimes I even kept trying. But the truth is, I had a deep desire for love, and that kept me moving forward, even through the discouragement, the doubt, and the frustrations. What I also found out is that there were some patterns of belief and some behaviors that sometimes were conscious to me and sometimes were operating more on the unconscious that were actually slowing me down and holding me back from having that relationship of my dreams with my own Mr. Right. And so when I discovered some of these things, I was more able to be in choice about them because I was then aware of them. And I want to share these things with you so that you can see if any of these things might be in effect for you, so that it might help you to move forward in this area of life. The first thing is lack of belief that your man is out there. Now, you may or may not have this, but I know at times I truly wondered if I had missed my chance, if all the good ones were taken, if I was too old, or if the right man would ever be showing up for me. And if on a deep level, even if it's unconscious, you have some of that belief going on, it can cause you to miss opportunities, to miss seeing the right man, or to even be willing to put yourself in situations where you could meet someone. The other problem with these beliefs, or this lack of belief, is that it tends to form a confirmation bias where we gather evidence or we see evidence to support what may be a false belief to begin with. And so as time goes on, we experience this as being real, even if it's not real, because we see the world not as it is, but we see the world as we are. Okay, that's number one. Number two is settling for less than you deserve. If you're staying in a substandard relationship, staying with Mr. Right now, or staying in a relationship that is not fulfilling, satisfying, and is disappointing to you, that can actually be harmful because it can undermine your confidence. It can reinforce the belief that you can't have anything more or you can't have anything better. And it can also cause you to lose precious, precious lifetime energy. You may spend months or even years in a wrong relationship, and that may even cause you to have less hope about whether you can actually have the right relationship in the end. So this is really important that you consider if you're settling for less than what you deserve. You deserve to be seated at the full banquet feast of life, so do not settle for crumbs. You deserve to have the love that you desire. That doesn't mean you're going to be with a perfect person. That doesn't mean that you're going to be in the perfect relationship, but it does mean that you're going to be treated well and that overall you're going to find the relationship to be deeply fulfilling and satisfying. Number three is holding on to the past, whether it be past hurts, past resentments, lack of forgiveness, past commitments or past agreements, or anything like that that ties you to the past and makes it harder for you to be fully open and available to someone in the present. Those things can hold you back from having the relationship that you desire. They can also cause you to project your past experience with a man onto a current potential partner or partner. So do whatever you can to support yourself in healing and releasing the things from the past that might hold you back from having a happy and healthy relationship. Number 4 is ambivalence. Now, I understand you've probably worked hard for your independence, your self-sufficiency, either out of choice or out of necessity. You've become pretty strong and you have a strong identity and you probably enjoy a lot of freedom and autonomy, and you don't want to lose yourself in the context of a relationship. I understand all that, and that's all very real. What I can also tell you, though, is in a healthy relationship with the right man, what is possible for you absolutely expands instead of retracts. The right man is going to celebrate who you are. He's not going to try to change you. He's not going to try to control you. He's not going to try to manipulate you. And if you have some of that going on, it might be based in experiences from past relationships or not fully understanding that the right relationship can help you to create even more of the kind of life that you want because you're in partnership with someone. You can support each other, you can cheer each other on, you can be there in the good times and the bad times. Like my husband sometimes says, having the right relationship doubles your joys and divides your sorrows. Number 5 is no room in your life for love. And I'm not just talking about physical space or the emotional space, but I'm also talking about having room in your heart, having that space in your heart, having the capacity to receive. The truth is that we typically cannot receive more than we believe we deserve. And if you want that love of a lifetime kind of love, you have to expand that capacity to receive by believing that you are worthy of that, by knowing that you deserve that, by being true to your desire. And like I said earlier, not settling for the wrong relationship just because someone happens to come along. When you have that room and that capacity to receive from a man, that's actually one of the biggest gifts you can give, because most men express love, show love by doing for a woman, by providing something of value for a woman. And that's part of what creates that chemistry between a man and a woman that supports a more romantic relationship. But you have to have the room and the capacity to receive it, that internal capacity to receive that. Number 6 is you're isolating yourself from opportunity. So I remember having a conversation a couple of years ago with a friend of mine, and she was sharing with me on a deep level how much she desired love, partnership, relationship, marriage, and sharing how painful it was sometimes to be alone and how much she longed for having a wonderful man in her life and that masculine energy. And then, interestingly enough, she said to me, but really, it's been years since I've done anything to make that possible. Meaning she hadn't put herself in social situations or put herself out there in ways where she could see and be seen by a high quality man. Now, I understand fear and doubt and past experiences and hurt can hold us back. But if we're really committed to that vision, that understanding and that knowledge of what we really want, that can help you move through the ups and downs and the roller coaster ride that can be dating as you move forward to meeting and attracting the right man. Number 7 is one I talk about a lot, and that's not having clarity about what you really want. Like I was just saying, unless you have that vision of the destination of where you really want to go, and that vision of that kind of man that you want to be with, the kind of life you want to create together, that vision of that kind of relationship that you want to have, it can be really challenging to stay motivated toward moving in a direction that will support you in having that. Now, this is not about you being out there every night trying to meet a man, but it is about you having this be a priority in your life where you're committed to the things that you want and need to do to make yourself ready, available, and receptive to love. you're willing to do those things that would create some opportunity and some visibility for you where you could actually meet someone. And having that vision that is inspiring enough can be like a North Star to guide you, to help you moving forward, to help you to move forward, and to help you so you don't get sidetracked by the wrong man. Because, like I always say, a big part of being with the right man is not being tangled up with the wrong man. So please just consider if any of these things might be in effect for you so that you can be in choice about how you want to move forward in your life. I'm cheering you on. I'm sending you lots of love and blessings. And I'm also inviting you to leave a comment below, like this video if you do, and also be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel because I want to be able to provide you with ongoing content to help support you on your journey to love. Thank you so much for watching. Sending you love and blessings. Bye for now.